Welcome to another Blackboard Series educational video, brought to you by Maxify and Xenotech, proud innovators of the IntelliSuite product line. The purpose of this short video is to give you an in-depth detailed look at the Alerts module of the IntelliTraxx Solution. You can use this video if you wish to know more about the Alerts module and all of its functionality. Further details and in-depth views of the other modules can be found in separate videos. Let's get started. The Alerts module is where administrators can create and edit alerts based on multiple scenarios that can help their fleet and drivers become better at what they do. From the Alerts module, they'll be able to create alerts based off multiple alert types, assign those alerts to geofences, then assign those geofence alerts to one or multiple vehicles. You could skip the geofence altogether and assign a broad scoped alert to one or multiple vehicles. Create single and multiple and different email notifications that get sent out when the alerts are triggered. And then upon triggering, a negative policy driving behavior can be assigned to the driver of the vehicle. Remember, we have two kinds of driving behaviors, policy and procedural. We're talking about policy here, meaning like there's a company rule against speeding. And then there's procedural. If you have the Maxify add module attached to the vehicle, hard braking, hard turning, those are procedural driving behaviors. We unofficially call this module the Alerts Engine, as it's kind of like a rules engine. Its flexibility can offer many more options and handle multiple variables of your fleet to keep you informed of its actions. Like we mentioned before, you can create an alert of a specific type, attach that alert to a geofence, and then attach that alert to one or multiple vehicles. Those vehicles then, upon triggering the alert, can send out a specific or broad-based email. You can also simply skip the geofence, creating a broader alert type, and then attach that alert to one or multiple vehicles again. And of course, those vehicles, upon triggering the alert, can send out a specific or broad-based email. One of the easiest scenarios to help understand the Alerts module power is, say you have a geofence created around a downtown area. Within that downtown area, none of your fleet should be speeding above 35. But when they leave the geofence, they can speed, but not above 65. The Alerts module can give you that flexibility to cover all of your policy rules and safety measures. Let's now take a detailed look at the Alerts module. Alright, to get to the Alerts module from anywhere in the application, you simply open up the navigation from the IntelliTraxx logo and click the Alerts button. We get to the landing page where you are shown a to and from date timestamp search fields. You can apply them by clicking that. You are also shown all of your alerts in a drop-down box that are current in the system. You can click on these guys and get all the alerts that happened in the from and to date fields. You can also search by vehicle. If you have, say, a trouble child or something happened, you wanted to search directly by vehicle. You click on that vehicle's ID and boom, it brings up all the alerts, again, within this date range. If you wanted to see more about the alert, just click on the alert itself. And it opens up this little alert view module where it tells you what the alert actually was, when it was triggered, and it gives you that walkthrough 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after of the playback of the alert, so you can have proof of data and avoid any kind of he said, she said situations. If you notice, the lat longs, the date stamp, the direction, and the speed were changing, so you have all the information you need to prove to a driver that they did something they weren't supposed to. Beneath that as well, you have all of the data in grid form. So if you needed to actually download this information into any of these formats, grab that file and send it off to insurance, send it off to an analyst, send it off to another manager. Be very, very easy to do that. So that's some nice little functionality on the alerts. Simply close up the module and you're back to the home page. So this is the fastest and easiest way to check out all the alerts, or remember, based on the whole system or based on vehicle. Let's go create an actual alert. Click the Alerts Engine button, and you get to a grid that shows you all of the current alerts that are in the system. We find that a lot of customers might already have an alert that does most of what they want. They may have to modify it a little bit after a little bit of time, of course. So you can enable and disable any alert from this grid. You can edit it by using the edit button over here. The minimum values, some of the alerts need minimum values like speeding. Some of them, like the exit or enter to polygon, do not need such a value. And here you have the NDB, negative driving behavior field. That tells you if a negative driving behavior is attached to the alert when triggered. So let's go ahead and create one. As you can see, a little module pops up and you get to walk through a wizard type, as you will. Let's call it a speeding alert. You can set a start date and an end date of the alert. If you don't put any dates in there, this alert will last for 5 years. Choose your alert type. Enter or exit a polygon. Let me know the last position of the vehicle. The schedule. We'll talk about the schedule map in the schedule module in another video. Speeding, of course. Start up, let me know when my vehicle starts up. And stationary, you want to be known if a vehicle is stationary for a certain amount of time. So we want to just test out a speeding alert. Let's create a speeding alert. Here is where you can attach a speeding alert to any of the geofences you have in the system. You could select them all, you could select one. We're just going to have a blanket scenario right now, so we're not going to pick a polygon, but you obviously could. Click continue, and you get a list of all of your vehicles in your system. Using this button, you can select all the vehicles or unselect them and just select one or two if you wish. If you have just a certain mode or a certain number of vehicles you want to keep track, you can do that. Let's just select all. And then here's where you can select multiple different kinds of emails. You can have a blanket email. You click this button, this email will get copied to all the other fields, but these 5 vehicles could email me. The other 5 emails could email my boss. You could even have an email group that everyone gets when an alert is triggered. So let's just blanket all of it and try to continue. And then, of course, what's your maximum speed? Let's say 65. Continue. You get a scenario. The alert class was a speeding class. What is the name of the alert? Speeding. When does the alert stop? When does the alert start? And when does it end? You get a description. This alert will trigger when any of the below vehicles broadcast a speed faster than 65 miles per hour. And then it lists all of the vehicles that are attached to it. Now here is where you can say this alert will record a negative driving behavior for the driver if it's triggered. A simple click will say no and nothing happens. You just get alerted and it gets recorded. But a yes will create a alert and a negative driving behavior in the driver's record. So keep that in mind. That is where you turn on the policy. And then you just click submit and it pops up in this grid, and there you go, off you go. So any speeding over 65 from any vehicle will alert that email and off you go. So like I mentioned, the alerts engine is very, very powerful. You can do a lot of different things with it, and maybe a little bit of an education ramp, but as soon as you do one or two, you're going to get the hang of it and you're going to realize the power of it. We encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you can be notified when we add the different functional module videos, or if we add other educational IntelliTraxx Solution videos. Please contact any of the companies mentioned in this video, or simply email sales@maxfi.com if you have any questions or would like a demonstration of the solution. Thank you.